Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly play Ganz, Schön, clever. I believe it's German for that's very clever, I think. So this is a roll and write game, and this is a game that I covered back in 2019, and I wanted to revisit this because it is a fantastic game and I really enjoy playing it. I'm not good at it, but I enjoy playing it. It's also available on tabletop. So if you prefer board games, you can just buy the game and play with your friends, or there's a solo mode, you can play that too. This is a roll and write game where players will be rolling dice and scoring points. And what's cool is that even when the active player is doing that, the other players can also passively earn points by picking dice as well. It's a really cool system, albeit a difficult one, I think. It's difficult to get into the swing of it. But once you do, and once you kind of meta some of it, which I have yet to do, you can actually get some really high scores. Me personally, I'm around 150-ish. Real quick, the game I just played, I got 189. That's my highest score yet, which was really good. It'll make more sense when you actually see it in action. This is the web browser version, and it's free, so you can try it if you'd like. I'll put a link in the below description if I remember to do so. If I don't, just head on over to my Discord channel, remind me, hey, idiot, you forgot to put the link out there. But do it, be nicer than idiot. Anyway, so let's go ahead and hit play. Woohoo, indeed. Okay, so I'm going to move my face up here so that you can actually see what's going on down there. All right, so what is all this crap? Okay, so on the left-hand side of the screen, there's 5 different colored boxes. There's yellow, blue, green, orange, and purple. And these are the different ways that you're going to be scoring points. Each grid will be added at the end of the game, and you'll sum up the totals for each of the 5 grids, and whoever has the most points wins. In the solo game, you're just trying to get as high as you can. On the upper part of the screen there is the round tracker. There's 6 rounds. Every round, you typically get some kind of bonus. In round 1, there's a little like swirly icon. That means you get a free reroll, which is cool. On round 2, you get a +1. That means you can pick an extra die in your turn, outside of the ones you would be able to typically pick from. So the active player can pick 3 dice on their turn typically, but with a +1, you can get 4. On round 3, you get a reroll. On round 4, you can pick an X or a 6. Some of these colored boxes will just mark them off with X's, and others will require you to fill in numbers. You'll see that in a minute. Rounds 5 and 6, that's how long the game goes for. In a 3-player game, you play up to 5 rounds. In a 6-player game, it's 1 or 2 players. On the very bottom of the screen is the dice tray. Again, players will be rolling dice and assigning those dice. And we'll do that now so you can see what that's all about. And again, this is in German, so I believe Würfeln is roll, if I had to guess. All right, so I rolled some dice. So typically, in a round, the active player will pick a die and re-roll the rest. However, they will not be able to re-roll the dice that are lower in value than the one they picked. So if I were to pick the white 4 right now, I would not be able to re-roll the green 1 or the purple 3 because they are lower than the 4. So yeah, you can do that 3 times as the active player. You roll dice, pick 1, roll dice, pick 1, roll dice, pick 1. But again, you can't re-roll dice that are lower than the ones that you're picking. So you kind of have to start low and then work your way up on that 3rd pick. As far as the different colors and different boxes, well, as you probably guessed by now, the green die, if you pick it, gets assigned to the green area, and you score points on the green zone. And in the green zone, you're going from, like, when you put a die down from left to right, the first box says greater than or equal to 1. So I just need to put a 1 in there, and that's fine. On the second box, when I get to it, I need to put a green die in there that's greater than or equal to 2. And then the next one is greater than or equal to 3, and so on. As I go, I get points, and that's what these star icons are. If you see a star icon, that means victory points. So the more I go from left to right, the more I score for the green box. There are bonuses below these squares, like this +1, this blue X, the red fox. The +1 is something I already explained. You get a free pick. If you find like a blue box, that means you get a free fill-in on one of the other colored score pads. So if I get to this blue X, that means I can pick any spot I want on the blue score sheet and fill it in as if I had assigned a die there, which is really helpful. The red fox is for endgame scoring. The red fox will take a look at all 5 of your score areas, the yellow, blue, green, orange, and purple. Whatever the lowest one is, it will multiply that by the number of foxes that you have. So if you have 2 foxes and your lowest area is green at 10, 10 times 2 is 20. You'll get 20 points from the fox. in addition to all the other boxes, all these other colored zones that you get points for. Okay, so that's what that's all about. The green zone is you have to put numbers in there. And again, it's greater than or equal to. The orange box, you can put anything you want in there. Whatever, doesn't matter. Whatever you want. You get bonuses, though, for certain spaces. It says ×2. So you want to put a 6 in there if you can. The purple ones, it's kind of similar to the green, except it's greater than. So if you put a 1 in the purple, the next one has to be a 2 or higher. Then next one has to be a 3 or higher, and so on. When you put a 6 in there, it resets, and you can put any number you want. The yellow area, you just pick the number 1 through 6, and you assign it in the box somewhere. The blue one, it takes the sum of the blue and white die together, and whatever that value is, that's what you can fill in. The white die can also be used as a wild on any of the boxes that you want. And with that said, let's just show you what it's like. So, like I said, I'm not great. The green one is great for me right now because that guarantees I can re-roll the rest of the dice for my second and third pick. So I'm going to just put that in there. And this little 1 star above that X means I have 1 point now for green. But I'm going to try and get as far up the track as I can. All right, I'm going to put the purple 1 in there. And yeah, that's fine. Start going up that track. I can kind of pick anyone I want at this point. This is my third and final pick as the active player. After that, the dice are all rolled, and the computer will get the 3 lowest ones. And those are the ones I can pick from as a passive thing, as a passive pick. But I cannot use abilities on passive picks. So I might take the white 5, and I might start filling in orange, just to try and get more points along that. And that's all I can do, and I hit next. And now this is my passive pick. Again, the computer rolls 6 dice, picks the 3 lowest, and if it's tied, then it picks 1 at random. So I can do the green 1. I can't, though, because I need a 2, greater than or equal to 2. I can't do that. Yellow 2, I can put a 2 in there. The white 3, I can put somewhere. Maybe we'll start, I don't know. I'd like to start daisy chaining these unlocks. The orange 5 and the yellow box and the foxes, trying to get all these abilities done. And because of that, I need to level these scores up equally. If I focus too much on orange and I only get 5 points in purple at the end of the game, then my red foxes are going to be kind of useless, if I get any, that is. So maybe I just put I put the 3 down here and go to work on purple and then hit next. So now I'm on round 2 already. Look at that. I get a +1 bonus, and per the round 2 bonus. The blue one, I could put a 4 in there, and I think I might do that because, and again, it's the blue die, the blue area is the blue die plus the white die. That's 4. So if I go down the column, I get a +1, which is an extra pick. Why not? Let's see. It's the white one. Not ideal. I have a reroll that I could use. I can't use this is awful. It really is. What would I do with this white one? Maybe I could put this here. Fine. And purple 2, okay, it's going to be that or that. Let's start working on... I kind of want to start working on... Yeah, let's put that up here. Okay. I want to get this blue X unlocked if I can. I have a +1, which means I can use that and pick any die and fill it in, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'll save it. Ooh, this passive pick is awful. I guess I'll fill in that one to try and get a 2 and a 4 so I can get a free green X out of it. Next. All right, round 3. All right, yellow 1. So if I pick one of these first 3, I'm fine. The rest will re-roll. But all right, I'll just do this one here. I feel like I'm not getting anywhere in this game at all. I can re-roll. You know what? I might do that. Let's just re-roll. Not helpful either. I'm back. I mean, I could put the green 2 in there, but that means I only have the white die, the purple die, and the blue die for the rest of the round. But fine. The white 2. I might do that there. And I have those 2 now. 2. Okay. I can put... Perfect. That gives me a orange 5. Woohoo! Fine, and that automatically fills in a 5 down here on the orange track. And now I've got my passive pick. I guess the yellow one. Everyone else I can't assign. All right, next. Woohoo! I get to put an X or a 6 in somewhere, anywhere I want. I'm tempted to, let's see. I kind of want to put my purples are really bad right now. I think I might put the 6 in here. Woohoo! And that'll reset the purple back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Let's go ahead and roll. Blue die. No, can't do anything. I could put that somewhere. Let's put that down here to get a free blue fill in. And I think I'm going to mark in this 12 to try and get an 8 so I can get a free +1 out of it. And this purple one does nothing for me. I can put that in there. And there's my 8. I could do that. So I'm going to put that in there. And that'll give me a +1. Woohoo! Great. And do I want to do another +1 with the dice that I have? Do I want a yellow 6 for any reason? Doesn't look like it. Actually, I wouldn't mind the yellow 6 here, but if I roll a yellow 6 in the future, I only have one place. I won't have anywhere to put it. I'll save it for later. All right, my passive pick, orange 1, purple 2, white 3. I guess the white 3 will throw that... if I put it here in the purple, that gives me a +1. Woohoo! I'm going to do that. And I know it's kind of crazy, but I might use that +1 again on the white die and put that here to try and get a free green with a blue 10. Do I want to +1 anything else? I don't think so. I'm going to wait on that. Oh boy. Okay. These are awful. Reroll. I could do the 2. Green 2, orange 3, maybe the yellow 2, and mark that in there. That'll give me an orange 4 at some point. I don't know if I really want that one, to be honest. I'm going to reroll again? That orange 4 doesn't really help me. I need... I'm going to reroll again. That white 1, that's awful. That sucks. Okay. Welcome to... Yeah, I don't want to fill this in here, but I kind of have to. It's a free reroll. Purple 2, yellow 4. Okay, I'm going to put the yellow 4 in here. That'll give me a free X cross off, and I got a +1 out of that. Beautiful. And I have a green 1 or blue 5, which I can't place. I'm going to have to reroll those. And I can't... Oh, I can't do anything with those. That's awful. Welcome to dice rolling. Okay. Passive pick. The only thing I can place is... This is the worst game I've ever had. It's crazy. Like, my last game, 189. Here, it's just... The dice are just not doing anything for me. I'm going to put that there and only get 4 points for that. Do I want to +1 this white 5? I think I'm going to do that. And put that... I can put that here. Okay. Fine. One more round to go. Wow. Okay. That's going here for the blue. Woohoo! And I kind of want to mark off... this is a free green, which gives me a fox. Woohoo! Fine. Woohoo! And these are awful. I have no rerolls. So I guess the 3 is going to have to go... I'm tempted. If I put it there, I get 14 points. If I put it here, maybe I get a yellow 5. If I can get another yellow, then I can fill in... Yeah, okay, I'm going to do that. There's a reason to my madness. Okay, there's what I needed. So I'm going to put the purple 5 in there. Woohoo! That gives me a free yellow X. I'm going to fill in this 6 down here. Or I can fill in the 6 and get a +1. I think that's the right move. Woohoo! And then try and get this 5 in here. I've got all these +1s to use. You know what? I'm going to +1 this orange 5. Woohoo! Get a free another X out of it. This is going to give me another free blue. Or I can put this here for 20 points. The question is, can I get another yellow filled in? If I put this here, I might be able to, but is the fox really worth it? Like, I don't know I don't want to math it right now. I don't want to math it. Oh man, this sucks. Okay. I feel like the 20 points is going to be good for me. I mean, 20 points. 20 points is 20 points. What I could do is, I've got the +1 still. If I fill in the 4, I have a yellow 3 that I can +1 and put over there and give me the fox. And that gives me 14 points because I'd be filling in that column. So I'm actually going to do that. And +1 the 3. Woohoo! Get that. And also fills in the 14 here. I could +1 something else, but I don't think... Alright, let's hit... Did I do all my rolls? No, I didn't. Oh, I missed the ability to do another +1. I forgot. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, yeah, this is not going to go well. I can do the +1. That 7, I think, is the best bet. It's going to give me some points at least. Oh, I can +1. Okay. I should have put that. I can actually still do that. Woohoo! I have a +1. And now, what do I do with this? I don't think I can do the 11. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of options here. I can push green further, but that's about it. Yeah, I guess green. Not my best game. 153. Like I said, I typically average around 150. The fact that I broke 150. My lowest was yellow. Yeah, it was those columns that killed me. And so I had 2 red foxes, so 14 times 2 is 28, so I got 153. Like I said, off camera I got 189, which is probably my best game yet. But highly recommend checking this game out if you like what you see here. It's a fantastic game. It's puzzly. I'm sure there's a meta to it, but I haven't figured it out yet. But highly recommend playing this. For solo, you can knock a game out 5-10 minutes if you're quick. But what the fun part, I think, is daisy chaining all sorts of different abilities off each other. So if I hit refresh and then hit play again, I love being able to, like, okay, I've unlocked this column and I got a plus green, but now that I unlocked that +1, which then I can use the +1 over here to add something over here, which also unlocks a free yellow, which then, like, I love that. I really love that. And when it all clicks, it is so satisfying. But at the same time, it's oh so frustrating when the dice just don't cooperate. It's so frustrating. Because there's no, like, aside from the re-rolls, there's no dice manipulation. There's no +1 or -1, stuff like that. So a lot of this game is a combination of skill and luck. I'll just say that. But it's fantastic. Highly recommend you check it out. Again, free on the web browser. And if I remember, I'll put a link in the below description. But you can also just buy it. I believe it also might be on Tabletop Simulator, but don't quote me on that. If you guys haven't already subscribed to me on Twitch and YouTube, that way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you all next time. Take care.